So unless Domino's would like to be a sponsor, then they would be my number one pizza choice.
All right. Well, hey everyone, welcome back to the DevOps Roundup. Today we're going to be taking a look at Google's Antigravity. We're going to be experiencing liftoff with the next generation of IDE. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and Shawn, the future looks interesting.
Yes, and interesting is an interesting choice of words. So thank you, Alex. Yeah, I had never heard of Google's Antigravity before this episode. So definitely we're playing with this sight unseen, going into it fresh to see what I want to say what the buzz is about, but I'm not sure how much buzz there has been.
I know. Well, let's start off with pricing. It's free for people to try out. So anybody who wants to use it. You get some agent models here. Let me zoom in a little bit.
So why anti-gravity? Why is their AI tool? What's the thought behind this?
I mean, experience liftoff with the next generation IDE.
So it's an IDE that is AI first.
It is an AI-driven IDE, but it's really more of an agent manager. It puts you more like a conductor than it does as a developer.
So is it an orchestration level for agents?
That's what it feels like, except you're seeing the code. Okay. And we'll jump into some use cases in a second. Yeah. But I think it's still more developer-centric than it is like I don't know. I don't think this would be like a product that like JFrog would put out.
Okay.
And I feel like if you say what you said, which is your orchestrating agents, that feels to me more like a JFrog type of.
Yeah. So we're thinking that this is more of a developer productivity tool because it's centered around an IDE and not necessarily something upstream in a pipeline.
No, I think it's really more of a developer replacement tool.
Oh no.
Because it's prompt engineering driven.
Okay.
Right? It's I think a little bit more Claude. Like if Claude was an IDE, I think this is what it would look like. It also kind of makes me question, is this the death of Jira as well?
I would say yes, but
we'll get into it, but we got an agent view, we have artifacts. We got an editor, so there is some coding part to it, and an agent manager.
Okay.
Some user feedback. Look, leave count, but it's with.
So is the intention here that it replaces the software development lifecycle or the software development lifecycle tools?
I would, yeah. If I had to take a guess, because again, we're going to jump into it and take a look at this. I didn't look at it anything beyond this amazing website that they built. But if I had to take a gander here, I don't know why they're using IDE, but to me, it seems like the closest thing that I can see is like RoboDev from Atlassian, where you feed it some instructions and then you hit a button and then magical things happen. And you're just tweaking the magical output.
Okay, so we think that Atlassian may have something that would compete with Antigravity since they bought the browser company.
Yeah, and it's funny how they're stepping on each other's toes. And I think this more closely competes with the likes of Claude.
Okay.
Than anything else. Have I did I tell you my little story about my Roblox game my Tetris game I tried to make?
That was in the last episode, yes.
Okay, yeah. So this is kind of like, it's just these tools are just so dang powerful. But anyways, just real quickly then on pricing.
So our number one fan pointed out that just like I was thinking that Claude did not create a version of Tetra for you. It found a version of Tetra and presented it to you.
Presented it to me.
Yeah.
Well, then by that standard then, and I'm going to go full screen for this one because you just tickled my fancy here.
Okay.
Is anything that AI does just discovery of something already existing, since all it can do is predict, because it's not creating anything?
Yeah, I think that if you take a spectrum of it's just regurgitating things that already exist, or it's completely creating things from whole cloth. I think that we're further towards the regurgitation side of that
Yeah,
than we are the creating side. Maybe we're drifting away from the regurgitation, which I guess I like saying that word, to the creative side, but we're nowhere near.
But we're not going to get them until we have like AGI.
Yeah.
Artificial general intelligence. But yeah, I heard it from, I forget if it was like the co-founder of LinkedIn or one of these like Silicon Valley billionaires. They were talking about the same thing where like, or maybe it was the founder of Epic Games, but somebody in the industry was basically saying like, hey, as good as these models are, all they can do is tell you something that's already been known.
Yeah.
Right. They're not making new discoveries of new methodologies or whatever. Their data set is based on something that that there's information on.
Yeah.
They're just doing it very rapidly and they're predicting things very rapidly. But all right. So pricing wise though, it's free to try out. You get unlimited tab completions, unlimited command requests, generous weekly rate limits, and you get these Gemini 3 Pros. On the developer plan, if you have Google One, you get everything in the plus more generous limits. And for us, who we're on the Google Workspace, we'll get everything plus even more generous rate limits.
I will also have to download this and play with it as well then, because we are paying for Google Workspace.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with a professional use case here. And then this is anti-gravity. And I kind of want to walk you through the steps because its setup is a little bit different. I've set up Eclipse. I've set up Visual Studio, right? And so this one was an interesting onboarding. I didn't want to get too far. I wanted to capture this in the video. So welcome to anti-gravity. Let's get you set up. And so the first thing that you can do is you can import from Visual Studio Code, which immediately leads me to believe that they're competing more directly with VS Code than anything else.
Yeah.
Or you can start fresh. You have your modes, which I don't know, like, I hate bringing up Atlassian all the time, but we just got dark mode across all the Atlassian. What was that, Shawn?
I said, do you really hate doing that?
Well, I'm just saying that just like 2 weeks ago, we got dark mode across all the Atlassian tools. And the fact that we're in 2026 and it took them that long to get there, and this tool ships with dark mode.
Well, I would like to think that they had higher priorities than dark mode. While I'm a huge fan of dark mode, I don't think it should be in the top of the priority list for a company that has serious issues logged against them for over a decade.
Over 2 decades.
Yeah. I was trying to be nice.
All right. So next step then, after you pick your, groundbreaking dark mode, how do you want to use anti-gravity? So we got secure mode, which provides the highest guarantees against possible vulnerabilities introduced by agent tools. It forces terminal, browser, and artifact execution policies to require your confirmation and provides additional safeguards at the cost of agent autonomy and iteration speed. This can be toggled anytime in the settings.
So where were we interrupted? You were just starting this.
I just finished the secure mode. So secure mode's good. It's interesting that that's the first one, but not the one that's recommended, but it is one. We got review-driven mode, which basically you have the option to, it looks like it'll do its things, and then it'll frequently ask you to yay or nay it. And so we have under terminal execution policy, we can tell it proceed or request a review. The review policy is always proceed, agent decides, or review. And then on the JavaScript execution policy, we have disabled or agent review or us review or always proceed. This reminds me of that episode of Silicon Valley where Son of Antoine is turned into the file system. So basically, if you wanted to be aggressive, you could just do this.
And it's almost as aggressive as
sentient at that point.
So there's 4 different options here?
There's 4. So the secure mode, where basically this thing will not take any action unless you authorize it. It has a mode where you have input and you look at it before it takes action. This one is agent driven, which means you give it autonomy. And then custom is any combination of these three options.
Well, let's fly fast and loose and go with
Agent driven. All right. After that, we got our key bindings. No idea what a key binding is, but we got Vim. I recognize Vim, but we're just gonna go normal.
okay.
Extensions, we'll go recommended, and we'll install the command line here. Are you familiar with the key binding?
Key bindings shortcuts.
Okay. Let's do release team. If I need my password.
Okay, so you're using this particular Google account now, and you actually have a password that's not saved in a vault or something. Okay, we're in. What the hell is that in the back? Is that supposed to be like a?
That's their
map
mouth follower thing. It's kind of mesmerizing.
It is.
All right, we're gonna accept all the defaults. We just signed our soul over to Google. Uh-oh. maybe I shouldn't have done this on my main computer.
Well, at least the password isn't in plain text for everyone to see it.
Okay, so we are here. Introducing Gemini Flash 3. We can open a folder, open the agent manager, clone a repository, and we have Jira issues priority here. Oh, it's installing some extensions, so this may take a minute. So I think why don't we give this a second to install some stuff, get onboarded, and let's go look through some docs.
Some use cases or something. Yeah. What are they suggesting?
All right, so download. Check.
Yeah, we did that.
Basic navigation, the agent manager. So look, it's interesting that they use the words IDE and then they switch over to the agent manager.
Mm-hmm.
Can be opened from the editor via the button on the top bar. Okay. Similarly, the agent manager, the editor can be opened from any workspace via the focus editor option in the workspace drop down. When focused on a workspace, the editor can be opened from any of the open editor buttons. Okay, so we ultimately need to get to this start a conversation.
Okay.
We need to ask it something.
Mm-hmm. Is it done installing plugins?
Yeah, it looks like it is. I'm going to dismiss this over
Here
here. Here's the problem. I'm halfway here. So what should we build? Should we build Tetris?
No. Can we get it to deliver a pizza for us? Or do you want to go with something easier, like build us a Tetris?
No, I'm going to deliver a pizza from Domino's.
Okay, yeah. Well, I would have chose a better pizza place, but yeah, let's see if we can get it to order a pizza for. I'd like to see it actually deliver the pizza. So if we make this recording more than an hour long, will the pizza show up by the time the recording's over?
We'll find out. It's loading. I don't know if it's doing anything useful. I'm trying to see if I can zoom in a little bit better.
How quick does Domino's usually deliver?
Click here to browse. It's 30 minutes or less, no?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Domino's is not in my top 10 pizza places.
And now it's working.
So unless Domino's would like to be a sponsor, then they would be my number one pizza choice.
All right, well, that's going. Let's keep going through this. So we got the getting started is like literally install it and start talking to it. Mm-hmm. Great. Okay. Where's the rest of it? All right, so the agent is the main AI functionality within Google Antigravity. It is a multi-step reasoning system powered by a frontier LLM that can reason over your existing code, use a wide range of tools, including the browser, and communicate with the user through tasks, artifacts, and more. We got these core components and these customizations. You can spin up multiple agent conversations, including in parallel, delete an agent conversation via right click. You know what? Gemini doesn't even let me delete a conversation. How can I do it here?
Interesting. So it's similar to like ChatGPT and projects where you can have multiple projects running at the same time. Do we want to try to just stumble through this as if it was any other AI tool and see how far we get?
Well, we asked it to do Domino, so okay, so
it's doing something. You type that in. What did it say?
All right. It gave me a checklist.
Oh. Is it? Can you make the font bigger? So
that's what. Yeah, I was trying to. Let me see what happens if I do Control Plus here. There we go. Okay.
There we go. That's much better. Yeah.
All right. I was afraid to touch anything.
What the heck's this animation doing down
Oh
here?
no. Comment on artifacts. Select the content within the artifacts and leave a comment for the agent. So basically,
Okay, it's kind of a helper thing. Yeah.
but what's interesting here though, Shawn, is that your ability, like you're gonna look at stuff
Mhm.
and then you're gonna provide a feedback to train the model there. So your
Okay.
coding isn't like, oh, try this or try that, but it's like, this is what I want in plain text.
Yeah. Okay. So what was your prompt? Deliver
a pizza from Domino's.
Okay, so let's refine this prompt a little bit. Is like say, can you order a pizza for us using the Domino's API?
Can you order a pizza from Domino's using the order API? I want a medium. I was hoping we can build an application, but
Well, yeah, this is. I was hoping that this prompt would
I don't know how to spell
build the
pepperoni.
application for us. Yeah.
Thin crust. No drinks. No special delivery options. Please deliver. I wonder if I can, do you think I can send it to the White House?
Well, let's not get us in trouble.
Well, I don't want to deliver it to my house either.
Yeah, I don't want to put your house up here, but leave the address off for now.
All right, let's see what it does. Generating. So earlier though, because I kind of wanted to give it a
So it gives you a timing on how long it's thinking. So processing is up to what, 7 seconds now or something?
Yep. Okay. Edit it. So researching Domino's API. It thought for 10 seconds, updated the plan to use the APIs requested, documented order details, mean pepperoni. Now researching viable API wrappers. Looks like it ran into some sort of an error, but I think it fixed itself. I still need your delivery address.
Oh, cool. That's good that it pointed that out because we left that alone.
There's a pizza API library.
Nice.
Look, it's downloading it and it's installing it. Oh shoot, it's doing this on my computer.
Well, we did go fast and loose with this. So.
Yeah, when I end up in an orange jumpsuit because the FBI is knocking on my door, you know what happened.
Well, yeah, I don't think I don't think we're doing anything illegal by asking to use an API.
It's making a Python script.
Oh, nice.
My goal is to incorporate placeholders for personal information, include prompts. This will allow me to finalize the script and get it to prompt the user, even without immediate input. I'm focusing on the design details for now.
Okay.
But this is interesting though, right? Like, so what does this mean for the future of the developer? Like, you're going to stare at the terminal a lot more.
I don't know. I think I stare at the terminal a lot already. But
well, you're kind of watching like this. I think development becomes
less typing. So do the orthopedic surgeons that help with carpal syndrome?
But it's still thinking though. It's still
a lot of business.
But hold up. It's doing a couple of very interesting things. Number one, development is becoming a bit of a spectator sport because you're seeing what it's doing.
Mm-hmm. It's not very
this is like an open book type of thing. It's really interesting, right? And
I like that it's showing its work. That's a big improvement on most AI tools.
It's definitely showing its work, but more importantly, it went and created the tasks in AKA Jira, and then it's checking them off if it's going, and it's telling me where we're at.
Did it actually connect to Jira?
No, but remember earlier I was telling you this basically makes Jira obsolete.
I think so too. I think yeah, it's doing it internally, but is there a place where we can look to see what it created as far as tasks?
Yeah, here on the left. These it's kind of hard to tell with the dark mode, but these are checklists.
Yeah, they're checklists, but is there any details to the checklist? Is it just a headline?
I think it's just a headline and it knows. But what's interesting is I can add a comment to tweak the checklist. So it almost feels like I could make a checklist of tasks and go, here's what I need. I need A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and go. Right? So there's this interesting concept of a spec-driven development where you now just start creating specs and then it goes and does it for you. So this thing's ready for me to place an order. Finished. Redrawing. Okay, I've successfully set up and verified the Domino's API client, and it gave us a little pizza emoji. Store
Nice.
found here. Estimated price $23.94. To place the real order for you, I simply need your address and your contact info.
Let's place the order for my. Let's send Carl a pizza. Carl's my business partner. Let's send him a unwarranted pizza. I don't know. But interesting. So is this a standalone Python script that we need to run somewhere, or can we?
So we can now open it
Mhm.
and tweak it over here, and so it's gonna have
attractive looking Python. I'll give
with
it that.
codes perfectly indented.
Let's take a sampling of the comments and see how relevant they are. So take a comment that's just underneath one of the functions.
I want to do one little better. I think searching for menu for medium thin crust pizza. Why don't we tell this? Highlight it. Chat. It put the code over here.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm telling it where I want, and I'm going to tell it prompt the user to make their pizza type selection instead.
Yeah.
Because this is hard coded, right?
Yeah,
I want it to not be a medium pizza, but rather ask me to ask what I want.
Okay, so it's thinking and
it's refactoring all the code, right? Yeah. This is what I'm telling you, man. This development stuff becomes very much a spectator sport at this point.
Are we going to see the code changes on the left here, or do we have to scroll down to?
I think we're waiting, right? It's doing the changes. Interestingly enough, Claude will like recreate the code, right? So when you're talking to Claude in this perspective, it's like it deletes all the code that it didn't need and it starts rebuilding the code that it does want. This guy looks like it's taking more of its time, and it also has an accept changes button over here, which I'm not sure if I'm ready for, but it's generating a bunch of thinking here. I wonder if we can, Shawn, we should have a challenge to see if we can build like $1 million app or something. Can we build an app that does like $30,000 monthly recurring revenue or something?
Yeah. All right. So, okay, no, it's doing some more stuff here. I thought it was finished.
No, it's still running, but it did start making code changes.
So I wonder what the accept changes is actually referring to. Have we seen changes in the code at all?
I think so.
It's hard to tell. I've been watching.
No. So it has not made changes yet because it still has the medium thin crust here. It's still going through it.
Only a printf statement, and it should become a function itself or a routine or whatever Python's called.
Here we go. It said it finished it. I'm going to accept that. Well, I don't know that there's a button, but it says, let me open it again.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely not letting me open it. I don't see what changed.
I'm wondering if it thought you made a change directly when you copied the that line.
Well, let's hit accept changes and let's see what it does. Because it didn't change the part that I told it to change. But I feel like it's going to prompt. Let's see if we can find where it prompts the user. Let's see if we can also dig through.
Well, why don't we run the Python script and see what it does? See if it even runs.
No module named Pizza API.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is where AI usually falls flat on its face.
Yeah. It dreamed up the fact that this API exists without actually, checking.
Well, so this is a more easy search, right? Domino's. Well, let's go to chat and see.
No, I think we should make Gravity figure this out. So Gravity, there was an error in the Python script. Fix it.
Let's see what she does. I'd be very surprised if Domino's has a pizza API.
I would assume they have an API. Why not call it the pizza API?
Well, mainly because there's Pizza Hut and
Yeah, but it's just an API on their server. They can call it whatever they want. If Pizza Hut calls their API Pizza API, it's not going to overlap because you have to give it the URL for the.
where would Domino put their API?
I don't know what I can't read the it's too small for me again. But
Oh, the error occurred because the script was running your system Python instead of the isolated environment containing it. I run a helper script to fix this. Please run this command instead. So it's calling me an idiot.
Well, you hit their run button.
So am I supposed to open up my terminal and do this now?
Yeah, I would. Oh, however, a good IDE, you don't have to. You can run terminal commands from your IDE, but yeah. Oh, that one error too. What was its error? So you just seem to be going for the smallest font possible on all your windows.
Shawn, this is why you should not own any Apple products because they're 8K resolution monitors.
I do not have any Apple products.
Because of a grudge you've held with them since 1992.
Well, it was 82, but yeah. At least you didn't say 72 this time. So
you were 10 years old when you had a grudge with Apple?
No, I was not born in 72. I was like 14 years old.
Oh, 14. You're still holding a grudge with Apple from when you were 14 years old?
And it's probably not
deserved. Sure.
It's probably not deserved, but what's wrong with all the alternatives?
They don't have a little shiny apple on the back of them. That's what's wrong with them. All right, so it's asking me. It wants me to.
It says you didn't give it all its parameters. You just ran the command, which it told you to do, but it's giving you the usage because it wants the parameters.
So I'm going to ask it to give me some sample parameters.
Yeah. Well, weren't they there in the usage?
No, it wanted me to put, I just want to copy paste and have it run something.
Okay.
I'm just kind of curious to see what it'll do.
It's actually thinking longer on this than I would have expected.
It's been thinking for 1, 2, 3. I'm telling you, we should have done Tetris. And we'd have a functioning game of Tetris right about now.
Well, after it either fails or doesn't to fail on giving you sample parameters, ask it, please run the Python script through a unit test, or create a unit test and run the Python script through it. But did it give you anything?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, run that.
John Doe and 700.
What?
It found an ID, store 4336.
Okay.
Around 700 Pennsylvania Avenue, Northwest Washington.
Oh, what was okay, so it just randomly found 700 Pennsylvania Ave in, is it DC? Yeah, Washington, DC.
Okay, these are coupons or something. So we're going to let's go with number 1.
Sure.
Pricing
Who the hell are we ordering pizza for?
Well, hiring bikers, make $30 an hour. Ask a manager for details.
Oh, that's nice.
It ordered a pizza. I really think this could have ordered a pizza. Now let's do the confirmation.
I'm assuming it did not order a pizza if it didn't ask for payment, unless.
No. But I'm curious. Because it grabbed prices.
Mm-hmm.
And store ID 4336. I wonder. Let's see if we can find Domino's.
Well, first Google the address we sent a pizza to.
Nowhere near. Okay, hold up. Let's go to this address.
Yeah.
I don't know the zip code in Washington, but
I'm sure Google does, so you don't need it.
Ah, pues, come on.
Yeah. Don't go to MapQuest. Why are you using MapQuest?
I went to Washington, D.C.
Yeah, I knew it was DC. That was part of your address.
We went to the National Archives.
Well, they deserve pizzas. But what did we order for them?
But let's see where Domino's is relative to here.
Yeah. There's got to be Domino's all over the place in that map.
I don't see one.
It didn't find any Domino pizzas?
Over here.
Well, that's only a few blocks away, right? Well, I guess it depends on your definition of few. That's many blocks away, but so
What,
that
1300?
Mhm. Okay, so if it actually really ordered a pizza, how come it didn't prompt us for payment?
I don't think it's that advanced, but I'm curious to see if I can order online and see how much, if it at least found that item. Like, I'm more curious. Is like, is that
Oh, that particular special?
yeah, I mean, like, is it actually an item that costs $16.24?
Oh, is that all the pizza cost? That seems reasonable for a pizza. Do you think that's not? So, release team, DevOps tool specialists. We provide professional services and software reselling around the leading software DevOps tools like Atlassian, GitLab, GitHub, JFrog, and others. To talk with us about DevOps, here's our contact information. Please call 866-887-0489 or via email at info@releaseteam.com.
What the heck did I order? What did I order from Domino's? Wait, it's over here. Yeah. Okay. Pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread.
That seems like something that Domino's should have. Where would it be under? Isn't they like a bread menu or something? Or
Well, it's not in here. Oops. No, don't go home. Build your own then? Start from scratch?
well, we're not. It's not a pizza. I wouldn't expect it underneath pizzas. I would expect it under cheesy bread.
Pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread. Where the heck?
Usually that pops up after you've made your main order. Then they want to know, do you want?
Well, there's the breads. Maybe we go there.
Yeah,
Stuffed cheesy bread.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no. That's the pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread right here.
There.
Add to cart. Check out. Oh, $8.99.
$8.99. Probably they're charging you a delivery fee as well.
But you would think that this would have been included with all that, no?
Yeah, I would say that price is the all-in price once you have it delivered.
But it did get the store. We are at 1300 L Street, Northwest Washington.
Yeah. So you have an order cheesy bread about to be delivered. In fact, usually isn't there a minimum order? Is this enough for them to actually deliver it?
I don't know, but this was so. Let's just we'll kind of stop here because
yeah.
I'm.
Well, no. Let's go back to Antigravity and ask it to write a unit test for our Python script.
Okay, I'm just trying to see where. So $9.89 is the price I would have expected, but it actually found a real Domino's relative to wherever the heck we needed to be.
I think we actually ordered this, and that they may be trying to deliver it to the National Archives. So we probably should try to pay for this.
Dry run. It will not place the owner unless you modify the code to enable payment.
Oh, did you pass dry run?
No, I'm in dry run right now.
Okay, so it didn't order it, but it found the right thing because you. So your parameter, does it say dry run?
Yeah. No, I didn't give it a dry run parameter.
Oh, so it actually ordered it then.
But the code is not modified to enable payment. So I would tell it first, enable the payment, and then.
Oh, so do we think the order failed at that point because we didn't
no
prepay?
payment? Yeah.
Because I don't. I always prepay, so I don't know. Do pizza delivery places still accept payment on delivery? I would assume this day and age they don't.
I still do pick up and pay at the counter.
Yeah, that's different though. They're not, they don't have the overhead of sending the pizza out with a delivery person. Um,
You know what? That is very interesting. So I wonder how much. So this was carry out, and I did the
oh,
pickup. I wonder how much if it would have been for delivery.
oh, was that a parameter as well? Carry out versus pickup?
It was here, but if I edit this,
Yeah, I don't
with
want to
delivery,
run this many more times before we realize what we're actually doing, because I don't want to hurt some poor Domino's shop in DC. It's funny that it picked DC as your example.
no, wait, hold up. I just want to see the part that is like really just grabbing my attention is
Well,
DC.
how well it created a script for us on the basically
Not only
first
that, but
step.
like if I can, like, okay, so it's got the location. I got my cheesy. See, it's $14.98 with the delivery,
Is that
and
the same
that
one?
is. See, look! Oh my gosh!
What's it
Do you
say?
see this?
I can't read it. It's just a red button to me.
It's 16.24 to check out, and the anticipated
same
price
number?
is 16.24. It
Yeah.
worked.
It worked. Yeah.
It
So-
did it exactly.
so you did not pass dry run. So this actually did it. But
it would have done it. Like if we had the payment part enabled and we actually gave it a payment, it probably would have sent our payment information and bought a pizza, and we just spent $16.
well, I don't mind spending the 16 bucks, but I want to make sure that if this actually
But the
created
math,
more,
Shawn, the math, everything.
oh no,
worked.
yeah, it worked. I'm impressed. This didn't take us long at all. We've been recording for a little over half an hour. And we have a Python script that can order us pizza
accurately.
accurately. So
Wow, yeah. So this is the beginning of. All right, this is cool. I'm gonna get busy with this. This is interesting.
yeah,
I think we should probably stop there though, because we're at the 37.8 mark.
I would like to play with this further, to have it create unit tests and you always run, tell it to always run through the unit tests before you compile anything. Not that it compiles a Python script, but testing with dry run for us, so we don't have to do it ourselves. And but. And
Well, folks, make sure you hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and let us know in the comment section, what are you trying out with anti-gravity, and how does this affect your day job?
Definitely. What are your outlooks? How depressed should we be?
How concerned? This is crazy.
All right. Bye, everyone.